We are given the function of f double prime, and f of x has one absolute minimum and x-axis as the horizontal asymptote. So we need to find f prime of x and f of x. Take a closer look at f double prime. We see that f double prime crosses 0 at these 2 points, and negative infinity to this point, f double prime is negative, and between those 2 points, f double prime is positive. And from this point to positive infinity, it is negative. So whenever f double prime is negative, f prime of x will decrease, and whenever f double prime is positive, f prime of x will increase. Before we graph f of x, we need to keep in mind that f double prime is approaching 0. So f prime of x will have something similar to this, because if the graph look like a horizontal line, then its slope will be 0, but not a horizontal line because it's only approaching 0. So the graph of f prime of x will look like this, and then it will decrease to this point where f double prime is cross the x-axis, and then increase to the second point, and then decrease again. Now, similar to f double prime, f prime of x is below the x-axis from negative infinity to the origin, which is this point. And from this point to positive infinity, it is positive. So f of x will increase from the origin to positive infinity and decrease on negative infinity to the origin. And f of x will also approaching 0, something similar to a horizontal line. So we can graph f of x approaching the x-axis because there is a horizontal asymptote. And again, f prime of x will only cross the x-axis once because there is only one absolute minimum. At this point, at the origin, f prime of x crosses 0 at x equal to 0. And we know that it will be a minimum for the graph of f of x. So we can graph it like this. It will decrease from negative infinity to x equal to 0, and then increase.